Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It has been a crazy couple of hours here in the world of Call of Duty. The past 24 hours has been insane for information. Yesterday, we got the huge Vanguard and Warzone Season 1 reveal talking about the new Caldera map and all that. We also got a bunch of changes for Vanguard that are going live at launch, basically. So we obviously had our beta, we had our alpha, we gave all of our feedback as a community, and they've changed a ton of stuff. They're adding in a ton of new stuff. So as we go over this all today, if you enjoyed the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel or if you're not already subscribed, this is the place to be for everything going on in COD, Vanguard, Warzone, all the latest updates, best setups, loadouts, all that good stuff. It is all right here. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. But let's talk about the road to launch. So what all do we got going on here? As I said, they have basically heard all the feedback and all the thoughts that we had from our previous playtests and gone in and adjusted quite a bit. Sledge is very, very good when it comes to listening to the community. So let's dive into all that changed since the beta. For multiplayer, our goal coming out of the Vanguard beta was to give players a faster and smoother gameplay experience at launch. To achieve that, we've reduced weapon swap and pickup animation speeds and are bringing in new movement perks, which is pretty exciting. We've also added the Ninja perk, which allows you to have silent footsteps at all times. So Ninja hasn't been a thing for a bit here. It wasn't in the MW 2019. Obviously, it's not in Warzone. We just have dead silence. Now, though, you're going to be able to have 24/7 silent footsteps if you want, which is, that's a big deal. Ninja is coming back as a new perk, or as a returning perk, I should say. Big changes have been made across our audio board, such as increasing footstep sound, so that makes Ninja even more crucial. Reducing the announcer frequency, that's a plus. We've also improved the performance of Vanguard across all platforms and fixed glitches resulting in pixelation, lighting issues, and graphical corruption that some players experienced in the beta. We've also squashed some pesky bugs that caused some spawn issues in patrol. So visibility. Distortion effects are removed from muzzle flash. We reduce smoke emitting when firing weapons, so when you fire, it's going to be easier to see. That's great news. Completed a pass on muzzle flash placement and coverage when aiming down sights, so it won't block it too much. VFX environment ambient placement for better sight lines. Remove the droplets of water that get all up in your face when it rains. Weird way to phrase that, but the rainwater is not going to be as obtrusive anymore. Various bugs have been fixed, including a bug where optics would stop enemy and friendly HUD icons from displaying. We fixed cases with name tags appearing through destruction, so that was a big issue. Glad to see that's getting fixed. They nerfed the sun. Fantastic news, great news. No more blinding sun if you're looking to it, like on the little beach map that we had. That was pretty brutal. We'll continue to refine VFX lighting and all that stuff as time goes on, as they do. For audio received a complete mixing and content overhaul to address community feedback from the beta, including more audible footsteps, player and non-player weapons, and map environment content. Footsteps are silent when players ADS, crouch walk, or have a perk or field upgrade equipped which silences movement, so Deddy or Ninja, whatever it may be. And obviously ADSing and crouch walking, that's been silent for a while. They fixed a bug that caused shots after the first shot to be too quiet, so just audio distortion. Operator quips occur less, and they asked Butcher to chill out. VO lines are less frequent, so you're not going to have double kill, triple kill constantly being screamed at you if you're popping off in game, right? So audio definitely received some pretty big updates and tunes there. So again, great news. Spawns, a bug resulting in unpredictable patrol spawns has been fixed. So that was a big issue in the beta. Patrol was, it was pretty easy to trap or have really bad spawns. So that's getting fixed. They're going to continue to adjust spawn logic over time, again, as they always do. For movement, grenades and incendiaries no longer slow movement speed of players. That's cool. Cap has been placed on the max suppression effects. So if you're getting shot at by somebody who's using suppression, it won't hurt you as much, or there will be a cap to it rather. Changes have been made to the animation times, including weapon swap speeds and throwing of equipment, so that's cool. Sprint out times have been sped up and rebalanced, which was a huge issue. The sprint out times basically punished you for moving ever in the beta, so it was definitely favoring camping and playing very slow. Hopefully now rushing and being mad aggressive will be just like pay off more, essentially, which is my personal favorite. Dev tip Dauntless, a perk that players didn't have access to in the beta, makes players immune to movement reducing effects, so that could be pretty interesting if you're a rush heavy player. For weapons, shotgun lethality has been improved, so they're going to do more damage. The effective range of most shotguns, SMGs, and pistols have actually been reduced, so they're just being too good at too far of range. Hipfire spread has been adjusted, mainly to add more consistency. Trade-offs on barrels, magazines, and stocks have been adjusted, so I bet there's more cons there basically now. Ammo types are rebalanced to include more trade-offs. Same deal, more cons. They squash bug effects affecting weapon progression and detailed stats, so those will be more correct, and hopefully progression will be more streamlined. Dev tips. Vanguard's version of the smoke works differently than in previous games. You're fully hidden from distant enemies, but can be seen at closer ranges, allowing you to close the distance between you and the enemy. So smokes will actually be used for like a strategic sense, not for just blinding everyone. Then also try setting your mount options to ADS rather than ADS melee. It's not for everyone, it's a very powerful way, so that's just more preference based. Kill streaks and field upgrades. Friendly spy planes and counter spy planes will no longer appear overhead, so you won't have to worry about, hey, is that my plane or is that an enemy plane? What one am I going to not hit with this rocket now? So that's a cool fix. They'll be slowed and easier to hit now, so that'll be helpful for launcher challenges. Counter spy planes have a shorter duration. Glad to hear that because they lasted way too long in the beta. Health has been reduced on spy planes, counter spy planes, and most field upgrades, so they're easier to take out. The death machine and the war machine have swapped costs, so those will be flip-flopped. The glide bomb is easier to control, another big issue. A max timer has been added to the radar jammer and the field mic field upgrades, so they won't last as long. And bugs resulting in graphical corruption of the attack dogs. No more dog nados, so you're not going to have, you know, the spazzy demon dogs going around your screen. Then for perks, low profile has been removed and replaced with ninja, as they said earlier. Now, there is also some pre-launch frequently asked questions here. Will spawns, weapons, and visibility continue to be tuned after launch? Absolutely. This is like a sort of a gimme question, if I'm being honest. Like every single year, they're going to adjust spawns on certain maps where there's issues or certain modes where there are issues. Weapon tuning will be a very common thing, especially at the start. And visibility hopefully will improve over time, but hopefully it doesn't have to be improved that much and it's good at launch, right? Are more free maps coming after launch? Yes, we're going to have Shipment as that pre-season new map, which is going to be great for grinding. I'm going to be spending pretty much all my time on that, I would imagine. KD, going to be in shambles. Camo challenges, though, to the moon. They're skyrocketing. Progression's going to be awesome on Shipments. How will Vanguard integrate with Warzone at launch and in Season 1, building on what we do with Cold War and Warzone? Vanguard will continue universal progression. So we talked about this in the other blog. It's going to be very similar to what we saw last year with the Cold War integration, but way smoother because it's a similar engine. How will Vanguard and Zombies be integrated? Vanguard's Battle Pass system will be utilized in Zombies, Warzone, and multiplayer, so just like we have it now, basically. You can preload the game now by the time you're watching this video. You get various pre-order bonuses. How will Enforcement react against potential cheating? Obviously, we've got the Ricochet anti-cheat. Is FOV slider coming to console? Yes. Now, there's no specifics here. They don't say yes only to next gen. They just say yes. Now, to me, because I'm hopeful and I'm optimistic, that means PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, PlayStation 5, and obviously PC already has it. So because there's no specifics, I think that's every console. Now, if you're running on a 7-year-old, 8-year-old PlayStation 4, don't expect to be getting insane, you know, frames and absolute fluid, smoothest gameplay possible because you're running on old tech. Unfortunately, it's ridiculously hard to get new consoles because the stock is so bad, but because they're not building games for old gen anymore, they're building games for the future. Old tech like the Xbox One and PS4 are not going to run as good or look as good, especially if you're cranking up that FOV, so just a forewarning there. How frequently are playlists going to be updated? Well, we can't promise exact cadence. We can say that we plan to update them at higher frequencies than previous titles. So usually we have one weekly playlist update on Thursdays, sometimes Tuesdays. Used to be Taco Tuesday, now it's Thirsty Thursday. Maybe we see like weekend playlists and then weekly playlists, like Tuesday playlist updates and then Friday playlist updates. I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see, but that's pretty cool. But then how can I make a report and get, okay, so that doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, a lot of big changes coming for launch, a lot of very good changes coming for launch. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I'm very excited for this. Obviously, we're going to be covering a ton of Vanguard content here in just a couple of days when the game launches. So stick it here for that. Make sure you are subscribed. Click that bell icon. That way you'll always guarantee you'll know when a video goes live. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.